Hey guys, this is 5.5 completing the square. The bell ringer I want you to skip for now. You don't know imaginary numbers. We will be talking about those in the near future, but we'll be doing completing the square. You're more than welcome to walk through the example here. The key is that this term here has a 1 in front. Move C over. Take half of 4 and square it. That's what you're going to add to both sides. So you're going to add half of 4 is 2. 2 squared is 4. So you're going to add 4 to both sides. That's what they did here. 6 plus 4 is 10. Plus 4. This will be a perfect square on the left, and that will allow you to use basically the last section's method for solving these. So, go through number 1. First thing you want to do is move over the plus 4, and get negative 4. I'm going to take half of 6, and then I'm going to square it, and that's going to be my new C value, which is going to be 9. So I add 9 to both sides. I'll get x plus 3 squared here when you factor that. That will be equal to 5. Take the square root of that, so it's plus or minus the square root of 5. And then I'll subtract 3 over. And that's what you would have. Okay? Stop there. And number 2. First thing again is move the C over. So it'll be equal to negative 104. You'll take half of 20. And then square that. So 20, half of that is 10, 10 squared is 100. So I'm going to add that 100 to both sides. So it'll be x plus 10 squared equals negative 4. When you take the square root of this, it's not going to be a real number. It's going to be plus or minus the square root of negative 4, which you can't do yet. But I am still going to get x by itself, so it'll be negative 10 plus or minus the square root of negative 4. Okay, so this is not a real solution. Okay, or not a real number, right? Same thing. Okay, let's take a look at 3 and 4. Okay, in 3 I'm going to have x squared. I'm going to subtract this 2x over to get negative 6x. I'll leave 35 where it is. So my new C value will be negative 6 divided by 2, which is 3. And negative 3 squared is 9. So let's add 9 to both sides. This over here will be x minus 3 squared equals 44. I will take the square root of this. This is the square root of 44, which we know is 4 times 11. So I'll have x minus 3 equals positive negative 2 square root of 11. I'm going to add 3 over for my final answer of 5. Okay? Number 4, lovely decimals. Again, it's still business as usual. Move 1.5 over, so now it's positive. My new C term will be half of that, which is 0.9. If you do 0.9 squared, you'll get 0.81. So what I'm going to have here is plus 0.81 plus 0.81. This factor will be x plus 0.9. Let's think 0.9 times 0.9 is 0.81. 0.9 plus 0.9 is 1.8. Over here I'll get 2.31. And then going to take the square root of this. So that will be positive negative square root of 2.31. And then I'm going to subtract 0.9. And I'll have plus or minus 2 square root of 2.3. Okay, what I'm going to do is type this in the calculator and give you a couple decimal answers if you wanted to write this out. It's already in decimals. So give me a second here. So what I'm doing here is I type them in negative 0.9 plus the square root of 2.31. The positive answer will be 0.61986844154. And the negative answer will be negative 2.419868415. Okay? I'll get this out of your way so you can see it. So there's your positive. Here's your positive answer. Here's your negative answer. Okay? Okay, pick it up with 5. I'm going to get this to be positive, so I'm going to let 11 where it is. I'll have x squared plus 8x plus some unknown. Well, let's get that. Take 8 divided by 2 squared. My new C value will be 16. And I'll add that to both sides. This is x plus 4 squared. So I'm taking the square root of this guy. So this is going to be 3 root 3.
plus or minus x plus 4 equals that. So I'll have negative 4 plus or minus 3 square root of 3.
Okay? Coming over here to number 6.
I'm going to get 3x squared minus 6x by itself. This is equal to negative 12. I cannot take half yet because I need to make sure I have a 1 in front of my x squared at this point. Now that I'm here, I now am going to take half of negative 2, and I'm going to square that. So I'm going to get positive 1 on both sides. So this is going to be x minus 1 squared equals negative 3. So again, we won't be able to take the square root of this. We'll have positive negative the square root of negative 3, which we can't do. I'm going to move my 1 over and stop with x by itself. So this is not a real number. Or it's not a real solution. So stop that.
Okay, so let's go down to 7. I'm going to basically divide everything by 2 because it's C is already on the other side. Leave a blank there. Okay, so now I have 1 here. I can take half of the 6 and then square it. So that's going to be negative 3 squared, which is 9. So this is going to be x minus 3 squared equals 2. Square root. X minus 3 equals positive negative square root of 2. And then add 3 over, so it's 3 plus or minus the square root of 2. Okay? And number 8. I'm going to move over to 300 first. And then I'm going to divide everything by 6. This is x squared. This will be 14x. This will be 50. Okay, so it looks like we're taking half of 14, and then we're going to square that. So that's 7 squared, which is 49. Another imaginary number, it looks like. This is going to be x plus 7 squared equals negative 1. Take the square root of that, so x plus 7 equals positive negative square root of negative 1. This is negative 7 plus or minus the square root of negative 1 at that point. So again, this is not a real solution. Okay? Hey guys, welcome back. Let's jump through number 9. What I'm going to do is I'm going to basically move over that 150. And then I'm going to divide everything by 3, because I cannot complete the square until I have a 1x squared out front. So right now that's what we're looking at. We're going to take half of 12, which is negative 12, and then we're going to square that. So that's going to be negative 6 squared is 36. We're actually going to be adding 36 to both sides. This is x minus 6 squared as a perfect square. This is going to be equal to negative 14. So it looks like we have an imaginary answer here, which is not real. But let's get through this. Plus or minus the square root of negative 14. Add 6 over. So this is 6 plus or minus the square root of negative 14. Not a real solution. Okay. Going with number 10, let's get everything on one side to start. So we'll move everything to the right, and I'm going to actually get all the numbers on the left. So I'm going to subtract 1 over here, so it's going to give me 1 equals. Subtract 3x squared over here, get 2x squared. And I'm going to add 26x over. Now I can't do completing the square yet, because this has to be a 1. So I'm going to divide everything by 2. And that leaves me with a half equals x squared plus 13x plus this unknown value that I have to solve. So I'm going to take half of 13 and square it. So this is 169 over 4. So I'm going to add 169 over 4. I'm going to add 169 over 4. Over here, I'm going to make this now 2 over 4. So I can actually add those. That would be 171 over 4. That's going to be equal to x plus 13 over 2 squared. Think, 13 over 2 plus 13 over 2 would be 26 over 2, which is 13.
And 13 halves times 13 halves is 169 squared. 13 over 2 squared is 169 over 4. So we're at the square root part. So this is going to be the square root of 171 over 2. That's going to be x plus 13 over 2. I'm going to make sure I can't break down 171 first before I move on. Okay, and as it turns out, I can do 9 times 19, and that's 171. So there's a amount of space down here. I'm going to jump up here. This is going to be plus or minus 3 root 19 over 2 equals x plus 13 over 2. So I'm going to subtract 13 over 2 back over here. And that's pretty much it. That's actually the answer right here. You could write it as one big fraction, such as this, if you wanted to, because they do share 2 on bottom. But that's it, okay? This one boxed off, or this one here, would be absolutely fine on the test. So there your first 10 again. I hope you guys are all right, and hopefully I'm in school to help you with this. So guys, take care. Questions, by all means, email away. The YouTube video, you can play as many times as you want. It's there to help you. All right, good luck.